Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a very exciting announcement or introduction video, and as you can probably read from the title, you know what this video is about, and that is that I am going to be starting a project pan. Now, if you watch a lot of beauty YouTubers or follow beauty Instagram accounts, you probably know what a project pan is, but if you don't, do not worry, I will explain it in a bit. But yeah, today is basically going to be my introduction to the project pan. I'm going to show you the products that I'm going to be working with for this year, and I will also tell you my goals for each product. So if you want to see all about this year's project pan or want to learn more about project pan, then please keep watching. So first, a little introduction. I will have timestamps in the description box if you already know what the project pan is and you don't want to listen to it again. They can skip to the part where I'm showing the products. But basically, a project pan is a project that a lot of people do who have a lot of makeup, where you basically set goals for some products in your collection. And the goal is usually either to hit pan on a project, so the pan is like the metal component, so underneath the product. So it basically means you have used the product so much, or the goal is to use a product up completely. So you basically select a few products from your collection that you want to either use up or use more to hit pan on it, and that is what you're working with throughout the year. You can of course do project pan for however long you want. I'm personally going to be doing a project pan for a year, and I think I'm going to make it like a rolling project pan version, which basically means that whenever I hit a goal on a product, so I use something up or I hit pan on the product, I will replace that product by a different one. It doesn't of course mean that I will get rid of a product if I've only hit pan on it. It just means that I've accomplished my goal and it's time to work on something else. And I can of course still enjoy that product in my collection, but I don't focus on it as much. So that's basically what project pan is. If you want to learn more, I know Gooch has a very interesting video on it. She's basically also the person from who I learned a lot from project pan, and I just decided that I wanted to do a project pan this year, so I'm going to be starting of course today on February 1st. As you're watching this, it's February 2nd. So I think right now it's time to show you which product I've selected to either use up or hit pan on. So let's get into that. So the first product that I have selected for this project pan is my Charlotte Tilbury Aibrush Flawless Foundation. You guys know this used to be my favorite foundation for such a long time, and currently it has been replaced by the Beautiful Skin Foundation, also from Charlotte Tilbury. I love that one so much, and that one is just my favorite at the moment. And I feel like for the past month I have sort of neglected this foundation. I haven't used it at all, and I don't want this product to go to waste because it is a really good product. It was my favorite foundation for a long time with a reason. I don't want this product to go to waste, and that is why I've selected it for this project pan. So this is what the bottle looks like, and as you can see, this is sort of this frosted glass, so it's a little hard to see how much there's still left in here. But if you are familiar with this foundation, this is a very full coverage foundation. So usually when I wear this, I think it looks beautiful if I apply a small amount. So that is, I think, the reason why I haven't used this up, is because you only need a small amount. But like I said, even though I love the other foundation a bit more, I don't want this to go to waste. So I've selected this product for my project pan, and the goal is that by the end of 2022, I want to use this foundation up. Of course, I can also use it up sooner, but the goal for myself is to use this up by the end of 2022. And I think it's definitely manageable because I have used quite a bit of this foundation. Also, the shelf life is 18 months, so it should still be fine. However, if during the year I find that this is expiring, I'm of course not going to be using it anymore. I don't want to use expired products, but if it's still good to use, I can totally use this up because it is a beautiful foundation. So that is the first product that I've selected for this year, and again, the goal is to use this one up completely. Another product I want to use up completely in 2022 is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I got this concealer in August and I've been really enjoying it, but this tube is pretty big. And I have also my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. I have been looking at some other concealers, and I'm still allowing myself to buy new concealers as long as I finish this up by 2022. So I can buy new concealers, but I cannot forget about this. I need to use this up. Also, I really like it. I know a lot of people think the Tarte Shape Tape is dry. I tried it for the first time this year and I was actually really excited about this. I feel like it's covering my dark circles really well. I feel like it's doing a great job at how it makes my makeup look, and overall I just really like this concealer. I also like using it for cut creases quite a bit, so I can use it for that as well. So I think it's definitely an achievable goal to use this up by the end of 2022. One thing I will say that I find very annoying about this concealer is it gets really, really dirty. I'm gonna show you. You guys need to tell me, is this normal with this concealer? But I feel like it's all like dripping out and like sitting around the edges here, and it's just very, very messy. So that is a big downside of this concealer. I don't know if it's like normal or if I got like a faulty one, but I mean the concealer itself is very, very nice, and I just really want to use this up because it's a lovely concealer and it's more of like a high-end brand, so it would be sad if this would go to waste. So this one I want to use up by the end of 2022 as well. Also, let me know actually, how often do you guys want to see updates? I think Kelly Gooch does these like monthly where she like shows you the products, shows the progress that she's made on this. So that might be something I could do as well. Let me guys know, do you guys want like a monthly project pan series or have like a 2 or 3 month update? Let me know in the comment section what you would prefer. But the next product I've selected for my project pan is the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer. This is a 15 milliliter, so it's like the travel size. I picked this up in Sephora in France in the summertime. I really wanted something else, but they didn't have it, so I bought this one instead, kind of like an impulsive purchase, but it is really, really pretty. It's just like an illuminating primer, so it gives a nice glow to the skin. And my goal for this one is to use this up by the end of 2022 as well. I think I can definitely do it. It is a mini size. However, if you've been watching my channel, you know I'm just not a big primer person. Usually I will use my Magic Cream, and like that's like the primer that I'm using. I don't find like any other primers doing so much for my skin. But I do want to use this up because I have spent about 15 euros on this and I don't want that to go to waste. So the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer is in my project pan as well. I'm excited to work on this and see how long it will take me to use up this product. The next product I want to work on this year is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. You guys know I love this bronzer, so it's not a problem at all for me to use this one a lot. The reason I put this in here is because this bronzer is absolutely massive. It was 50 euros, so it is quite an expensive bronzer, and back then I said I could justify the price because there was a lot of product in here, and well, that is true. It is a nice like value. It's only nice value if I use a lot of it, and right now I haven't hit pan on it. This has already been worth my money because I love using it, but it would be even more worth my money if I'd actually like use this up a bit more. So my goal is not to finish this up completely because I think that's a bit unrealistic by how much product there is in here, but the goal is to hit pan on this product. And I don't know if you can tell, but I have used this quite a bit. I don't think I'm like super close to hitting pan, but I also don't think it will like take me to the end of 2022 to hit pan on this. So I'm excited to start using this a bit more frequently and see how long it will actually take me to hit pan on this, because this is a product that I personally just really love. It's still good, it's not like expired, so I can totally still use it, and I think I will have a lot of fun this year trying to hit pan on this one. So that is the next product in my project pan. I have also selected 2 eyeshadow palettes for my project pan, and with both of these palettes the goal is not to use it up but to hit pan on one shade or more. The goal would be of course more shades. I'm not sure if I will rotate these when I have hit pan on like one shade. I think I will keep the palettes and just try to hit pan on more shades. And the first palette I have selected for this project pan is my Natasha Denona Midi Retro palette. You guys know this is one of my favorite palettes. I chose this as my favorite palette of 2021, and it's truly a beautiful palette. So this is what it looks like if you haven't seen it. I think you can see on camera how much I've used this already. It looks quite used and I'm quite proud of that, but I think I can definitely hit pan on some of the shades here, like for instance this second one here, or like this one at the bottom here. I have been using these quite a bit, so I feel like it would definitely be a realistic goal to hit pan on these shades by the end of 2022. And the reason I chose this palette is because first of all I like using it. I feel like it suits my eyes really well, and also this was an expensive palette, so I want to get my money's worth out of this one. So that is the first palette that I put in my project pan. And then the second palette is the Tarte Tartelette Juicy palette. You guys know I love this palette as well, so I feel like it would be fun to hit pan on this. This is what it looks like. It's a very wearable palette, so I feel like it will be realistic to hit pan on this. The shades are very wearable, and I already reached for this one quite a bit, so I feel like it would be a nice goal to hit pan on this by the end of 2022. Like I said, preferably on more than one shade. So yeah, this was also quite an expensive palette. I did get this with 30% off, but it was still like around 30 euros, so it's nice to get my money's worth out of this. So that's why I've selected the Tartelette in Juicy palette as well for my project pan of 2022. And lastly, I have selected 2 lip products, and the goal of both of these products is to use it up completely by the end of 2022. So the first one that I've selected is this lip cheat by Charlotte Tilbury. This is just the lip cheat in the shade Pillow Talk, and this is a very wearable friendly shade. I was wearing this one a lot, and then I got Iconic Nude, and I sort of like haven't been reaching for this as much, so that is why I chose this one for the project pan. It's like already so tiny that I feel like I can totally hit pan on this. This was a mini, by the way, so it's not like this was a full size, but I just feel like I need to use this one up before I add like new lip pencils in my collection. So the goal is to use this up completely by the end of 2022. And I also selected a lipstick, and the one that I chose is Dancefloor Princess by Charlotte Tilbury. I was thinking whether to choose this one or JK Magic. JK Magic I have used a bit more, but this one I like more, so I think I'm going with this one. This is, like I said, Dancefloor Princess, and this is the most gorgeous pinky nude lipstick. I'm wearing it right now with the Iconic Nude Lip Cheat. I should have used the Pillow Talk one, but I just really wanted to use that, and I will use the Pillow Talk one maybe tomorrow. But this is how much lipstick I still have in here. As you can see, I've already used this one quite a bit. I think I can definitely use this up by the end of 2022. I would be kind of sad to use this up since this is like my favorite lipstick at the moment, but at the same time, I could buy a new one if I went through this. Like, I really want to use up a lipstick because I haven't used up a lipstick in forever. I think the only lipstick that I've used up in my life is Mare by MAC. That used to be like my only lipstick in 2016, and I just love that lipstick so much, so I used that one up, but I think that's like the only lipstick I've used up in my life. The other ones I had to throw away because they were expired, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to use up more lipstick. So I have selected this one for my project pan, and of course I will continue to use my other lip products as well, but this one is the one that I'm focusing on for this year. Okay everyone, then this was it for my project pan announcement and introduction video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Let me know what you think of this idea. Do you think I will reach my goals? Do you think they are too high? What do you think of them? And also, what do you think about the products that I chose? Also, let me know if you are doing a project pen as well, or if you have been thinking about doing one. And definitely check out Kelly Gooch's channel for more project pen videos. She has such informative videos and I really enjoy watching her, so I will have her channel linked down below. I think you guys would really enjoy her videos as well. But if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!